Hey everybody, it's Kate Beaters, your breakthrough expert and founder of Brilliance Builders. I have a really cool short little training for you today. So if you're here, say hi, let me know you can hear me. I'm just gonna make sure that people can hear me, check on my phone. Let's see, is this live? Every now and then the internet gets funky. So let's just find out if we are good. Let's just see. I am just checking to make sure that you guys can hear me. Hi, Callie. Let's see. Let's see. Oops. Let me know you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Every now and then at Comcast, I don't want to take their name in vain. They kind of like don't they don't cooperate. So can you guys hear me? Like a yes, a no, a like, a heart, a something, 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 just so I know people can hear me. Let's see. I'm looking here, just trying to see. Can you guys hear me? Okay, thanks, Ken. Now I know people can hear me. Every now and then I do a Facebook Live, and I'm sharing really great stuff. And then I find out Comcast wasn't cooperating, so the beautiful message is like gone into thin air. So, anyways, I just want to do a real quick training. This cool thing is like, oh, I don't want to use cool. This interesting happened to me yesterday. Well, a couple days ago, I was at the hair salon, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to remember this story because this is such a great Facebook Live training, a great example to show people. So if you're here, say hi, let me know you're here, do a like, a heart, or something, let me know where you are. It's gorgeous in Boston. So here's the story I just want to share with you that happened, and I just want to make sure one can, oops. So hi Heidi and Ken and Tracy, welcome everybody. So I was at the hair salon, and you know how, I don't know, does anyone else ever kind of eavesdrop to people talking to this, they're telling their stories, and this one woman was like telling her story to her stylist and all that, and I was kind of course, I'm just like bored, I'm in there and I'm listening, and so she was telling the story about, she was all excited because her daughter just got engaged. So the good thing is I don't know this woman, so I can share this on Facebook Live. She can't come find me. So anyway, she's telling the story, and she's showing her phone because the guy, her future son-in-law, the fiance, had actually had it recorded, and he, was in another state, and he had her and her husband and his parents there, like I guess overlooking from the roof. I mean, so you can imagine the future in-laws are all watching from the roof, the proposal. I mean, like how romantic is that, right? The guy's on his knee, and he's got the box open, the whole deal, just like you see in a Hallmark movie, right? So all that is wonderful. Of course, they cry. She says yes. I mean, everything's lovely. And then later on, she sees her parents are there. So all good, right? I mean, you can understand this is a good thing, right? Wouldn't you guys agree? And the community I live in, mothers and fathers are very happy that their children find, good partners to marry. I mean, this is all good stuff, right? This is important. So again, all good. Woman is like smiling, so happy, and all of a sudden, boom, it's like somebody just flicked a switch in her. When all of a sudden, all her fears and doubts started popping up. What if they want to get married in New York instead of here in Boston? Boston's so much easier. I know resources in Boston. I don't know anything in New York, and New York is so expensive. And what if they want a wedding this time of year, and they don't give me enough time? And what if they want to have a big, huge wedding that's going to cost a fortune? And what if this? And what if they want live entertainment? And what if I have to go do this? And what if she wants a designer gown? Or what if she wants this thing? Or what if I have to keep flying to New York to help with this thing? Can you see all the chitter chatter was going on? And I'm just giving you a short little version. Honestly, this woman went on, no lie, for at least a half hour with all her what ifs, okay? And she was saying them all out loud, like almost like, have you ever seen like batting practice or at a tennis court where the ball keeps flying out, right? And it's just like, it just kept flying out. What if this? What if this? What if this? What if this? All these things kept popping out, right? So her energy, her mood from one of excitement, like, this is amazing. My daughter is marrying this awesome, amazing guy, and I'm so happy for her. And she's just going to have an amazing life with him. Went from bam, like all these horrible things she had to worry about. So her whole experience changed. So the reason I want to share that with you is I want to ask you, How often does something like this happen to you? Maybe you get a new client. Maybe you get a new opportunity. Maybe somebody wants to JV with you. Anything that's cool. Maybe someone asks you for if they can interview you. You know, whatever the heck it might be. And all of a sudden you bring up all these fears and doubts. Um, I had a client who told me that every time she got a new client, all of a sudden she'd have these fears and doubts like, oh, what if I can't help them? What if all these things I promised don't work? Or what if this client turns out to be a pain in the butt? What if, what if, what if? So can you guys see how this may be affecting you? Does this resonate with anybody? Can I get some hearts or likes or something? Let me know that, that you guys have experienced this too. Because what you want to think about, and you may not, I would guarantee you any amount of money that that woman in the salon didn't even know that she was doing this. And I would bet most amount of money that you guys probably don't even realize when you're doing this too, that all of a sudden your energy just flips from, woohoo, isn't this awesome, to like, oh my God, what if, what if, what if, what if, what if, right? So understand what happens when you are doing this. If you're going into that land of what if, all of a sudden that thing you really want is no longer exciting. Instead of it being a good thing, it becomes something that it could be either frightening or scary or not welcome or fearful, whatever. So, oops, I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. So I want you to just be thinking about that is how are you doing this? How are you doing this? Because I'll guarantee you, I know I do this. I know my clients do it. We all do it. The point is to do it less and less and less, okay? To start becoming aware of it. There's an expression in the world of laws of attraction where the joy is in the journey. So if you're always dreading this and worried about like, what if this or what if that or what if this happens or what if that happens, A, you're not enjoying the journey. B, if you always have all these what ifs, it's really easy for you then all of a sudden to stop yourself. Doesn't that make sense? That if you become so fearful, like this woman, the big thing that was really popping up for her was the money, you know, because everything was how expensive everything was, that, you know, it's really likely that if you've got all these worries and fears, that you could stop yourself. And maybe you'll come up with a reason why not to do it, you know, why not to do a partnership with this person, or why not to be interviewed, or why not to attend this thing or that thing, whatever. So I want you to start being aware of that and write down these things that are popping up for you, because understand these are the ways you're going to self-sabotage. And if you self-sabotage, then you're less likely to reach your goal. So these are all things to be aware of if you want to break through. And you may know I'm hosting an event. I've got one coming up in a couple of weeks. Oh, thank you for the hearts. And I also have another one coming up in the fall, all about breaking through. The one next month is Breakthrough, your Brilliant Breakthrough Day, and that's brilliantbreakthroughday.com. You can check it out, get some early bird pricing. And I hope to see you there, because understand, you know, all these things, you're entitled, you deserve to have all these things. But I will tell you, 9 times out of 10, it's you the one who's stopping yourself from having it. And if you do have it, the journey will be so painful you won't even have enjoyed it. And I don't want that for you. I want you to think it's amazing and exciting and all that. So think about how you're doing this in your day. What thoughts are popping up for you? And join me at Brilliant Breakthrough Day. Okay, bye everybody. Thanks for joining me, and please share this live training.